to the show. Paranormal parley, chat to make you glow. Talking food and sometimes rude, however the live stream rolls. Amazing mods with lightning rods to keep out all the trolls. Fantastic.
Oh my god, I've got to start again. Can you hear me? Debbie's just messaged, but you know, I'm gonna start again. Now, hang on. Oh, how embarrassing. Right, let's start again. Kidding. I can't believe I've done that. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Right, okay. This is like messing up on a vlog, and then you got to try and remember what you said. Ironically, one of the things I did say is I want to give some thank yous out when I've read the names out, and it will actually be to my mods. Thank you, Debbie, for that. I can't believe I did that. Why does what's going on with the centre bit? Shouldn't look like that. Looks weird. Anyway. Right, thank you, Anne, for becoming a new member. Members always help the channel. It's not essential, but I am. What I was waffling on saying is I am planning on rolling out a load more for both Patreon, which I have started, and members as well. I'm in the position now that I've got stuff ready. I know what's coming. I like to consult both Patreon and members for some of the stuff that I'm thinking about doing, and I'm not 100% sure because it always helps to get some feedback. Like, off in the mountains buying crystals with Julie, eating bacon, eggs, biscuits and gravy. Oh my goodness. I'll try to pop in. Not a problem, sweetie. Sounds exciting. Dion, hello. Good to see you. Sandra Banana Hammock Peachy. Coffee shout for Sarah. Hope the beach has worn off. Oh, that was funny. I'm editing down some of that live to put out the crow bit as a podcast, and yeah, that was funny. The bleach incident was funny. That's from Wednesday night's live. Matching the banana hammock. Thank you, Mike, for the super chat. Thank you both for the super chats. Mike, oh, you sneaky legend, you. Mike is very sneaky. Sneaky, Mike. Debbie, thank you so much for the message. I had no idea. I really should know to look for the little thing that goes around the avatar. Why is my avatar so small? That is really annoying me. And I don't know why it's doing it. Hang on. Just let me check if it's style that's doing it. Because it shouldn't look like that. I'm tiny. I'm shrinking. It's not. Oh. That's so annoying. I don't know what I've done. I've broken it. Mind you, I need that colour changing. Yes, I know. I'm picky. That's better. There we go. Right, I know where I was. I was at Dawn. I saw Dawn in. Just in time to make coffee before this starts. I have my coffee. I hope Dawn has your coffee. Whoop whoop to Joe, who beat Beardo last night in the wrestling. About time somebody beat Beardo in the wrestling, and I'm pleased it was Joe. Beardo will have to send his belt over to Joe. Speaking of time for coffee, I'm going to make a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I can multitask. I can't. I suck at it. Andrew, you got a gifted membership from Adelaide Haunted Horizons yesterday. Yeah, I saw a bit of the. I know, not last night's live, the night before. They go at midnight, and that never used to be a problem for me. But with health issues at the moment, I can sometimes manage to drop in and say hello, but just sleeping way too much at the minute. I blame the weather. I got a free membership from somewhere last night. I can't remember where it was. Woke up to the email. Can't be in Adelaide because I'm already a member. Don't know who it was. Anywho, Carla, Icy Ghost Cats, if you're still here, because I suck at this, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. And you look after yourself, darling. I can tell by Facebook that struggling. So, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. You are very much appreciated, and we will continue to plug your amazing channel. I'm loving it. We'll make sure the link gets put in. Paranormal Book Channel. Loving it. Sheila Creates, hello. How are you doing? Pam Spencer in the house. Tina in the house. Hello to you both. Lucky you're in when I Sarah, does Sarah do the openings? Yes. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the AI art actually, and my art, because I'm going to be cracking on that again. And it's partly, I've already done it a little bit on Patreon, but it's partly what I'm basically going to be asking people for. I've gone deaf. Yeah, we've sorted sound out, hopefully. Going into alert mode. Hit the like. Thank you, Kat. Hope you're okay, darling. Change it says, oh, it's alright. It does that. YouTube is really glitchy, more than usual at the minute, so don't worry about it, Anne, sweetie. No, Bleach War Off was fun, but the travelling vortices of YouTube. James whispers, "Hello," says James. Hello. Yes, Gojo. Yeah. The real Willie yesterday was Mummy Shark. He passed on his legacy. That was bad. I mean, you know, it's fun watching a bad movie, but it was funny. It was hilarious. It was a great stream, but it was bad. I did say to her, maybe watch a little bit more of the movie when you choose one in future. So we like design on your background today. Yeah, this is one of the designs. I'm doing a lot more designs at the moment because I'll explain more in a minute, but I do tend to be using some of them for my artwork. My lawn is being mowed at the moment and they're so loud. Oh, I hate them. Do you know something? It's Saturday, isn't it? I live next to, I live right on the edge of town. We're very rural. But we have the kennels next to us where they keep the hounds and the horses. And they were never a problem, but it's got more and more, you know, saws and chainsaws and stuff like that. And so at the weekend, it's great because we don't have lawnmowers around here. Nobody's got lawns. But then all of a sudden at the weekend, it's the weekend. Give me some peace and quiet. I got my dog a squeaky sharky rags about. There's good, bad, that they just seem bad. The one before, the shark one before, was really funny. Crow promised a better movie last time. Yeah, I have said to you know, it says look a bit more than the opening credits next time. Just check. Just check. Dawn's got a coffee. James says hello, Dawn. And Pam says hello. Look at that. 15 minutes. 15 minutes, Caroline. And 5 of those were me speaking some. I don't know why my avatar's so small. It's killing me. Why is my avatar so small? I don't understand why that suddenly happened. That's going to really annoy me. It shouldn't be on the one I'm on. Oh. No. Oh well. Little me. Well done, Sarah. Thank you. Your time. I know. I don't know why. Let's try style again. Sure is a fact. If I don't use a round one, you can't see the background. I don't understand. It's changing the blooming. I'll do it like that for now. At least you can see the avatar. It's probably also why I didn't notice that the thing round this thing was moving. I've got to get rid of that blue because I'm picky. There we go. Right. It was so bad. It was hilarious. We were good. Oh, yeah, I did say that too. You know, people were enjoying the stream, but it's just the movie was so bad. But you know, people were engaging with it. Has anyone seen? Am I loud? Am I too loud? Has anyone seen Lamora, A Child Tale of Supernatural? It's weird in the Lovecraftian Odyssey. That sounds familiar. Love Lovecraft. So I was impressed that Crow gave notice he was going live. I fell asleep again and missed it. Oh, he never gives more than about 15 minutes, half an hour. That's if you're lucky. Making coffee, got the kettle on, it's instant. Everyone teases me I'm the only person in the US that still drinks instant coffee. I drink instant coffee. Not through choice, but... Joe, yes, Joe only got his dose of, yeah, that movie. It's super obscure and really interesting. It's available to watch for free on Tubi. You should be paid to watch it. I was teamed on, I missed it, but caught up since. It was over 35 minutes. What, me not being to the bottom of the chat last time? I know. And Crow came in and compared me to Seg, which is very mean. Very mean. I grind my beans dark roast while Joe bought me a coffee maker that grinds the beans thin brews so smooth. I can't find. I haven't looked for a bit because I used to have a grinder because I actually prefer buying beans myself, grinding them myself. But you can get all sorts of different varieties of coffee bean then, way more than if you're buying it pre-done. Lamora's on YouTube. It does sound familiar. I'm not sure. I'll write that down. If I can find a pen. Yeah, guys, I'm doing all this new artwork and I can't even find a bloody pen. Lamora. Look, I've got Tubi, so I both instant and ground. I do have a cafetiere, but honestly, it's most of the time. I actually want one of those. What do you call them? And I'm going to say pods, but you know where you just put the pod in. You can get some really good coffees with those. That'd probably be better for up here in the office, actually. Office. Bedroom come workspace. I have some flavoured coffee sachets for the rare time at flavoured coffee. And I like my gingerbread latte. I've not had a gingerbread latte in forever, actually. I think next time I'm in the central town, I might go and see if Costa are still doing them. Treat myself. I've earned it. I earn it just by walking into town and dealing with, you know. Right, okay, thank yous. I want to put some thank yous out first off. Because I do, when I remember, do this privately, but K-Cups, thank you, Dawn, that was the word I was looking for. I don't do it enough online, I don't think. So, can I just give a shout out to looking at the mods who are in here. So Mike, Debbie, and Caroline. You go from chat to chat, and if you don't have a channel, or if you're not a mod, or you don't know the behind the scenes stuff, you don't know the people often behind the wrench, other than what they're doing in chat. Can I just say that all three of those people are amazing, and when I remember, I say it behind the scenes, but I really need to say it in the chat. I've known Mike since I joined Children of the Crow, and Mike has just been a massive help from day one. I think it was Mike that admined me in Crow's group, actually, and just helping behind the scenes and just being there. He's been part of the community for a long, long time. I think he's been with Crow pretty much since the beginning, so 6 years. Debbie's been around for a long, long time, and Mike just sort of really helped me navigate through a lot of it at times as well. Debbie just is a power of support behind the scenes. She never asks for anything. She never says anything. She just gets on with it, not just on YouTube, but on my Facebook group, especially on Crow's Facebook group. Crow's Facebook group is, myself, Mike, and Debbie made a decision to try and revamp it just before Christmas, I think. Or was it early this year? Anyway, a while ago we decided to revamp it and try and get it up and running again, stop it being just spammed all the time, etc. And it's done really well, and Crow's back in there now, and I think since we did that we've gained over 50 members, so it's actually got really, really busy. So it's got to the point where we're really having to sort of, check it all the time, far more than we were having to. It's amazing. Debbie just gets on with things behind the scenes, and like I say, she never asks for anything. She lets me know if there's a problem with the forum or whatever, but never wants her for anything. And Caroline is, for me, Caroline's the sort of mod you should be looking at in terms of the way they actually do the modding in the chat, because she just gets on with it. She's not spamming the chat. She just talks to people. I've seen her on more than one occasion sort of calm situations down. She just does it quietly, calmly. And anybody who's got Caroline as a mod, as well as Mike and Debbie as well, they're lucky to have them. So thank you to them. I'll give a shout out to Raven as well, who also helps me behind the scenes, as well as others. So you don't need millions of mods, guys. You just need the right ones. So thank you to the mods. I do not say that often enough publicly, and I need to. K-cups. Yeah, that's what I need to get. Gingerbread hot chocolate. So it's just anything ginger. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about. And I also have an idea. It's an idea that actually came up yesterday, not just in the magazine, but on the channel as well. And I kind of need to get my head wrapped around things. Now, and you're a member, aren't you? So I think what I'll do is I'll put a members video out. I think might have mentioned some of this already, but I'll put a members video out saying what the situation with the publications is. But basically, I actually sat down and worked out timings. Now, this year there are going to be 3 publications. The first one will be out towards the end of August. That is the magazine. I'm going to do the magazine twice a year. The magazine will be a paranormal magazine. It will talk about the community, but it will also be the paranormal in general. And the first issue, I am putting a lot about the Believe in Me project in, and it will include some of the stories I already have. So that will be one of the focuses of the new magazine. In my Patreon, I've actually come up with a different design, guys, but I was being shown the sort of design I'm going to be doing for the front of the magazine. All artwork, by the way, in the magazines, in the publications, will be mine. It won't be AI. I only use AI for YouTube. I do not sell anything that's AI. It's my artwork. But I do find AI really useful for getting ideas for shapes and patterns and designs. The second thing that will come out is the community. I did a fanzine last year called Debunked. I think I'm going to keep it called Debunked. And I've spoken about this on the live before. The first one's going to come out in October. This will be quarterly, so every 3 months. It's going to be a Halloween special. That one will be, the Debunked magazine will be far more community based. And then the special at the end of the year is going to be what I'm calling a yearbook. Phil and I had a conversation. Do we call it an annual or a yearbook? We decided yearbook was better. So there's going to be a special Christmas annual / yearbook for the year. So I will do a video that very clearly explains all that. I'll put it into members first. I would like feedback. I'm always happy to have feedback. I'm not one of those YouTubers that says, "Oh, just tell me what you think," and then ignores it. I go by feedback all the time. What I want to do alongside of that is I've actually got art materials arriving today. Not anything fancy, just things that I really needed to stock back up on, like pencils, F pencils. So I only use one grade of pencil. It's an F pencil. Some new black fine liners for the artwork I'm planning. So I'll be doing artwork both for the publications, for the channel, for the art channel, which really needs pulling back up again. And also there will be products available, both merchandise and products to do with not just the community, but the paranormal in general. So that was a lot of information, but I will do a clear video regarding all that. But I have got to the point now where when I'm doing the prompts for the AI, I can really start getting it to show me ideas for what I want to do. And what I've been doing, I haven't rolled them out yet, but they're kind of the next step on from what you're seeing here, is I started managing to teach it to do it in my style, if that makes sense, so I can get closer to the way I need it to be for me. Tina going to be in and out lurking. We like our lurky turkeys. So that's what the yellow thingy is. What yellow thingy? Sorry, I'm probably behind the chat now, aren't I? Because I've waffled. Carla, good morning to you, sweetie. How you doing? Carla, you're random and cool. I think Carla's random and cool. We are the mods. Yeah. Thank you, mods, for hard work and for being so friendly and welcoming. To me, you know, there's saying hello to everybody that comes into chat, and which is, you know, what most mods do, and that's fine. You know, that's part and parcel of it. But there's also people who literally engage, and my mods seem to engage, and they'll listen, and they'll take part in. Mods are so appreciated. Yeah, Carla knows. Carla knows. Any content creator worth the salt will know. I mean, I've seen people start going live and say, "Oh, what mods?" And I'm not going to name who it was, but there was one who just said, "Anybody want to be a mod?" And I actually messaged her saying, "Don't say that. You know, don't pick and choose your mods wisely." I actually mod for a few channels because I actually said, "Oh, whoa, I'll mod for you until you can choose the people that are right for you." Some people just want a wrench, but when you're around long enough, you kind of know who's going to do it right. Carla's got good mods. I know that I'm often lurky on Carla's because of the time, but yeah, Carla's chosen the mods wisely. I can't imagine the drama behind the scenes with people spitting up. No. In terms of content creators, no. In terms of community, that happens, but it's like, oh god, you know, deal with it yourselves. It's not like a all-out fist fight behind the scenes. For the most part, it's actually very supportive. So I can't imagine running the channel without the support I have behind the scenes, both the mods, with content creators I know. Don't make me say how much Crow helps, because you know he gets enough credit. If you're part of a community, you've got to realise it's a community. It's like a family. Does everybody always get along? No. The people don't in chat. That's one of the reasons. The main reason a moderator's there, by the way, is to make sure chat are happy and they're being nice to each other. It's not to post endless links. Some people probably look at my chat and think, "Oh, Sarah doesn't post many links." No, I don't. They disrupt the chat, and most people don't hit them unless either somebody in chat asks, or unless I'm sitting here or the content creators sitting there talking about a channel and say, "Hey, put the link in the chat so people can go over there." Then people know what they're going to. So, chili cheese dog. Oh, can I have one? I am in the middle of writing Justin's roast because he deserves it. 100% deserves it. He's always really mean to me, so he's going to get it. Can I be the community jibber jabber? You can be whatever you want to be, James. You can be my hero. Oh, chocolate nuts. Oh, that's awesome. I can't see why not. We'll see what Sarah says. James can be whatever you want. Raven, just been talking about you. Nothing bad. Christina, hello, sweetie. Sarah's art channel, thank you. Raven's going to be helping me. She's already given me the first topic for what I'm going to be putting on the art channel in terms of characters. I want to switch to the horror gaming characters. And I've already sourced the pictures for the first one. I'm also going to start putting tutorials on there because people have been asking. Sarah, you're a busy lady. Well, I work from home. I'm getting really bad. I am ordering so many deliveries at the moment. I really need to get out more and walk, but I can't bear the thought of walking into town and all the chaos. So, but if the weather's all right on Sunday, I might actually just go out and not up into town, but just go out and do a vlog. Can you tell me what jibber jabber actually is? It's gossip. It's talky. Or yeah, blathers nonsense. That would be me. Hey, Jonathan, how we doing? For the first 6 months, I only said hello to the mods who said hi to me. Well, it's fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Agreed, got to choose the right mods. Absolutely have to. Because you can, some channels, is it Noah? Just about everybody is a mod. I guarantee only one or two people are doing anything. Jolene, speaking of power mods, lurking while cleaning the kitchen. Oh, Jolene living the life. Look, actually, do you know what? I've just realised. I hope Jolene's still here because I owe Jolene something. Jolene, I owe you this. In the wrestling, yes, she threatened me with white chocolate. Air Force. Hello. I prefer chat. The problem is, and I find this both as a member of the chat, if I'm just chatting, or as a moderator, it's like I've got to confess. The other thing I don't like is when people do like millions and millions of emojis in one post, because it spoils the flow of the chat. It spoils the flow of the chat if I'm looking at it in StreamYard. But and the chat moves so quickly in most streams. You know, once it's gone, it's gone. Um, put a song in Beardo's Discord for you. Carla just got up. I see so many of the same people in different chats. They're all so friendly and I'm tied to part of the community. Yeah, you can go from chat to chat, and there's always going to be at least some names that you're going to know. Because there's a lot of people who'll just jump from live to live. Can't wait for Justin's roast. Me either. Do you know the beauty of Justin's roast, guys? He's done it to himself. Because what I've done, there's a thing you can do if you're a content creator or if you're a moderator. You can look into somebody's chat history on your channel. He's done it to himself. I've got all the receipts and all the stuff he has said in my chat. Serve him jolly well right. That's right. It's good afternoon to you too. My God, Sarah went out for date night tonight. Had the best Thai chicken satay skewers ever. Oh, I love Thai food. I need tutorials for hand. That was one of the things I'm planning. I'm going to do. I'm starting off with the face, but I'm going to do it in one. The first one's going to be the eye, because that's the bit that people tend to not quite get right. If you don't get the eyes right, it's not worth doing the rest of it. And the nose and the lips, and I will be doing hands as well. Hands suck though. Do you know what I normally do for hands? I try and create the pictures so you don't have to see them. I can't draw hands. Oh God, they're a pain. They're a real pain to look good. I literally just faced my fear of earwigs are disgusting. I was just staring at it while I was outside. I was wondering what it was thinking. Funny looking at you, thinking the same thing. Raven, I'm facing my fear of people. I'm not. I'm just ordering on every other day to make sure that everything we need in the house we've got. I was shy back then, but the mods. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's like I mean, over the last couple of months, I've had newer people coming into my chat, and they just come in, and people mods welcome them in, and chat welcomes them in, and that's what they're there for. Nothing worse than going into a chat and saying something and just ignored by everybody. Pomp in the house. Now look, yeah, he comes in. Hello. Oh, I love that hello. Caroline, be careful. Some of those people things are sketchy, especially if they've got fucking broomsticks. School scarves on. Note to self: never threaten self with light tracker. Come on, Jolene was mean to me. I'm gonna blame Jolene for me losing. I was so distressed I lost my match. And planking is worth it. No, it's not. I hate drawing noses. Yeah, noses are a right pain, actually. They're the worst part. But it's actually easier if you're drawing a woman. Because with women's makeup, a lot of the nose disappears. You don't have to really go full on with it. I swear if I dream of earwig people, I'm coming for you, James. That's what the earwig was thinking of, not me. Earwigs are horrible. I can't draw people well. Hands, eyes, features, I'm okay at. Just can't put them together into something not Frankenstein. I can give you tips on that actually on the channel. If say, I wonder if I can put myself to the side. Probably not. There we go. Right. If say I was going, I probably will actually. One of the pieces of art I'll probably do a representation of is this one eventually, and a lot of this artwork I'll be doing my own versions of. The trick is, and it's a difficult trick to learn. The trick is, you have to get out of the habit of looking at the whole picture, thinking I've got to draw all this, and just focus in on one detail at a time and build it slowly. It'd be amazing how it comes together. That's what I have to do. Um, so there are, and one of the ways I do that actually is I put my pictures I'm going to be drawing or using for reference on my tablet, and that way I can zoom right into the individual bit, so I'm not being distracted by everything that's around it. Pom can't draw the curtains. I can do face, not hands. Hands are difficult. But if you want a quick tip, the best way to actually practice hands is to use your own. Sit with your if you're right-handed, sit with your left hand in one position. Use that as your reference and draw it with your right. Excuse Sweden saying, I would love some good quality light chocolate. No. There's no such thing as good quality rubbish. No such thing. I know. I was told that as a kid, Debbie. And I believed it. I'm gonna, and I don't know if that's where it's come from, by the way. But I have a habit when I'm in bed, because obviously I have long hair. I hated it. It was a problem when I had short hair for a while, actually. I always make sure my hair's over my ears, just in case anything when I'm asleep. I can't do mouths when drawing. Again, quick tip on mouths, try and draw them closed, because it's actually really difficult to make teeth look realistic. Hey there, Ghostwin, I'll have some good quality white chocolate, mate. Yeah, give it to Sandra, Josephina. I can't copy very well. I need scale tips and tricks. Yeah, actually, I can give pointers on that as well. I do have, especially for example, the image that I'm showing here. What I will actually be doing is throwing it onto the computer and putting the grid on it, so I know what goes where. I'll do that as well as a tutorial. Weena, says Raven. I draw like Quentin Blake on Brilliant. See, the other thing is, sometimes gets a problem that everybody thinks that everything's got to be realistic. Realism. So, God, it wasn't just my mum that said it. As far as I know, everybody was told that as a kid. Earwigs, record earwigs because they go into your ears. Not yet. My old iPad is an old iPad. I don't know if you'd even get Procreate on it. I actually don't know where my old iPad is, to be honest. I will try. See, actually, where is it? The trouble with my tablet is it's an Amazon Fire, so you can't always get everything on it. Let's have a quick look to see if I can get it on here. Is it called Ibis? Hang on. Chat's jump. Ibis Paint. Oh, stop autocorrect, you suck. Ibis. Keeps autocorrecting me. Ibis. There we go. I'm just gonna see if it lets me start the download on Amazon Fire. I've got to start an account, but I don't see why not. Actually, it is letting me, so I will try that. I've got it ready. I posted a few things on the Discord. I do arts and crafts type thing, jack of all trades, master of none. That's another thing I want to do. I want to revamp the Discord. Um, I'd actually like it to go back to still be doing paranormal on it, but I'd like it to go back to what Phil was and I started it for in the first place, was this encouraging the creativity in the community. I'm going to be doing that with my Facebook page as well. I can't draw realistically. It might be a dyslexia thing, but abstract is so liberal. I see mine. I mean, I can draw realism, but this is the point. I actually love photography. I'd rather see a real good photograph than somebody who's recreated that photograph exactly with art. Yeah, it's a great technical skill. It's amazing, but I'd rather see people's interpretation of it. That's what art is to me. That's why I used to sleep with earmuffs on. I don't blame you. I drew a very angry kookaburra for Sky. I've actually got a design for a drop bear that's going to be going on to merch, which is basically an angry koala bear. I love Ibis paint on my phone. Yeah, new phone. Never been good at drawing it. Even my handwriting looks like that of a 7-year-old. My dad was an amazing artist. Both mum and dad actually met at art school. They were both really good artists. But couldn't read his writing for, doctors wouldn't be able to read my dad's writing. My dad, half the time, if he made notes quickly, couldn't read his own writing. Mum, on the other hand, when they were at art school, took the class where it taught you how to do lettering, and her writing's sodding perfect. I'm so sorry. What are you so sorry about? Don't be sorry, Raven. There are so many creative people in this. There are. I don't know if it's something about the paranormal actually that draws in that the creative element. Music, art, writing. Or people who at least are really into that side. So only. Oh no, James. No, it's Sky here. I haven't seen her. Love the drop bear. We need a Sky summoning ritual. Your reward for keeping up with the chat. Thank you, Sandra. Doing alright today, even though I'm waffling. I've got a boo boo. I know. I was just thinking that's out for a few weeks. I know. Oh, that sounds painful. I tried drawing, but don't have the talent. I'll stick with writing. Writing's a talent too, blast writes. Actually, that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I wanted to be a writer. And I got really frustrated. It's why I can do things like the publishing, the magazines, etc. I got really frustrated at school because by the time I hit high school and they said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" and I would say a writer, and they'd make me sort of look at journalism courses. I don't want to be a journalist. I want to be a writer. I want to be a writer. They didn't know how to advise me on that though. But in terms of creativity, to me, creativity is creativity, whatever genre it is. And also, there's a lot of people who say they can't draw or paint or whatever, but there's arts and crafts as well. You don't have to do it the traditional way. I have dyscalculia. I can be a bit of a pain. I finally decided to develop my own style instead of always going for real. I just like creating in my own style. It's why I'm actually glad I'm starting to get the AI prompts to actually hit me with my style, so I can start working out ideas. I loved it. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It does not matter, and I don't care what it is, whether it's art, music, right? If you enjoy doing it, don't let anybody stop you. It's so cathartic. Definitely deserve the planting. Wayne loved the song. You did deserve the planking, Jolene. It was mean. And she said it when she thought I wasn't there, by the way. I was lurking and I saw her say it. That's when I went in. Um, Warriors. Uh, oh, the actor from Warriors. Um, Tim Tams. Oh, I'm gonna have to get another pack of Tim Tams. I haven't had any for a bit. James, you're angry. Kookaburra was cool. Oh, Kookaburra's angry? Wouldn't they be noisy if they were angry? My school didn't know how to either. No. It wasn't that I just wanted to write fiction. I did want to write fiction. I have written fiction. Still haven't finished the novel I started when I was 15. I mean, the only A I got for my O levels was for English language, and most of that was fiction. But I wanted to be a sort of non-fiction writer as well, but I'm more magazine articles and editorials and things. And I didn't understand that. If you wanted to be a writer, all they knew to do was advise you to be a journalist. I was crap at drawing for years, now I'm average. You see, eventually you get there. Tim Tams are so good. Tim Tams are amazing. And hi back to everyone that said hi earlier. Jelly with the blanky hellos. I did knitting, crochet, cross stitch, and love pottery. I actually have clay that I bought about a year ago, which I haven't got around. It's the air dry clay, so I don't need a kiln or anything. I'd love a kiln. Oh, if I had a kiln, I'd be producing loads. I painted Warhammer models for years, and that helped a lot. I've actually got. I actually couldn't see properly enough to. My hand wouldn't be steady enough for that. I think that's amazing. It's a bit like the Boo and Yar that Etron did for me, which I'll have to show again. I'll do another little video showing them. Do have a Bantha scale model like it's real. Small model because the Funko Pops suck. Although my Build-A-Bear Bantha's amazing, but it's just so small. I thought I'm not going to do it any justice. Sponges meh. Oh no, maybe Justin will show up and make you less meh. Paul, hang on, have I missed somebody? Paul, hello. How are we doing? Definitely hit the jackpot with your mods. I have. 100%. I was going to say kookaburras are loud anyway, aren't they? But an angry kookaburra would be screeching like a banshee, surely. Hope you feel better. You're feeling poorly, Sponge? No. I tell you what I want to do, Blaster. So I can't. I was talking about this in. I think it was. Might be in the chat that suggested actually. Because I've been talking about trying to find a way for the channel to do some like role play games, and I have got an idea for publishing to do a choose your own adventure game. I also want to see if I can come up with something that's like the old Crystal Maze. But what somebody did say, I wish I could remember who said it because I'd love to give them credit. And I'm sure it's somebody in the chat that said if we could have a haunted murder mystery or a debunking community murder mystery. I used to do a lot of embroidery. I used to, old rocker, you know, I used to embroider my own jackets. But I just can't do it now. My late dad was a great artist. I have tried but get so frustrated I will stick to photography. See, I love photography. I actually sold my camera a few years ago, which I regret doing now, actually. But my favourite photography, ironically, is street photography, which I'm actually did win an award for once, but difficult to do rural. You kind of need to be in the city. Grimier the better, really, for street photography. But I love photography. So don't underestimate amazing photography. Anyone heard from Two Ply? Was it? He's taking a time out. Was spoke to him yesterday. He's taking a time out. I don't think he's live today, unless he's changed his mind. Because I did say I'd stick around and mod if you decide to go live. I'll just see if he's put the thing out. I don't think he is, though. I think he'd have put his notification out by now. No. Yeah, taking a break to be with family. I knew somebody, Pam, who could do the wool art, the fibre art. It's amazing. Hello, Wiz. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you. I just read your comment out. Today's a good day. That's always good when today's a good day. I don't know if I'm trying not to remember the Kookaburra song, actually, because that'll end up being an earworm. I've just realised. Let's put myself back there. Okay, you go. People will be thinking, oh, it's just a picture. The Spanish I'd sing to you, but I'd make you feel worse. I was mentioning about Two Ply earlier. Get into his Discord and say, oi, Jamie, do some work. Do a live. Just got your coffee. I need some more coffee, actually. I've only done an hour, though. It's a bit early for an intermission. That's why I need one of those pod thingies. I've just banned Pomp by accident. If anyone's in touch with Pomp, I didn't mean to do that. I literally tried to scroll up chat. Hang on. Somebody get in touch with them and say, I'm sorry. I wonder if I can get into... I don't know if I can reverse it in studio. It's not a ban, actually, in StreamYard. It's a timeout. Typical. Oh, let's see what the situation is. Hang on. He's probably just been timed out for a day. Can't remember how to do this. Community, is that it? No. Settings. Last time it was Mike. Permissions. Moderation. Just making sure. I've taken him off hidden users, so he should be able to get back in. But I don't know if he's on Discord anymore. So if anybody's in touch with Prompt, just say I did it by accident and I've undone it. I never tried photography. I've messed with camera phones, but I love the idea of it. I actually, I haven't got an iPhone now, but I first got an iPhone because you can probably get it for other phones, but there's an app called Hipstermatic, which I ended up loving. So you can put different filters over it. It comes up with some amazing... I actually sold some of the pictures I took off Hipstermatic. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I stupidly decided to get rid of my proper camera, because I thought, well, phones take such good pictures now. I don't need zoomies. No. Iced coffee? No. No. It's been great slow waking up. It's nice having a sleep morning. Lurkers are the only ones safe when Sarah starts to ban people. I've only done it. I think I've only done it once before. I banned Mike Obe by accident. I was trying to time out Phil, and the chat jumped. You can still see. Yeah, I haven't done it, but I don't know if he'll end up being. Oh, he's there. Sorry, Pom, that was an accident. That was my chat jumping. I didn't know if you were going to be out for 24 hours, though. Perfect timing. Oh. Phil isn't here. No, Phil's not here. Phil's been a bit poorly this week himself. But they're still been making him go to work, which I think is very mean. And where he works it's massively high temperatures because of where he works at, and obviously at this time of year you can't even go outside for any relief because it's just as hot outside. So I better run for cover. No, it's all right. So about Jamie then. I didn't do it on purpose, but I know it looks as though I did, but I didn't. I actually need them to put the moderation things on the opposite side to the scroll bar on StreamYard because I've only done it twice now, but I've nearly done it millions of times. I used to just do landscape photography, now I do street photography, buildings, basically anything. Yeah, I mean, I've done landscape photography here for the business because I mean, heavy tourist area, beautiful scenery, blah blah blah. But yeah, I miss doing my street photography. I mean, maybe when I'm over in the States in a couple of years, I'll probably might try and get a camera for then actually, just to do some street photography again. Can we play some pizza for Phil? Pizza portal. Where is he? Can't find him. Where's his wow? It's there.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow.
I tried bubble tea for the first time a few weeks back. Bubble tea? Ooh. My daughter's a great artist, I'm a writer. I'm planning to write a book next year, just waiting on a few things to settle. Must be frustrated though, John. You must be chomping at the bit to do that. And I love that your daughter's an artist. Creativity's of any type. It doesn't have to be art, you know, it could be writing or music or, you know, it could be cooking or whatever. I don't know, you're never going to be bored if you're really passionate about something. I love my instant camera. Yeah, I think that was one of the things is I was actually thinking of, I don't know whether just to get a really good instant camera rather than one with all the hoops and whistles. I'm hungry now. Sorry, my live stream always happens. Good, so next time will be 3 strikes. Not a problem, Pomp. Just ban you completely. Actually, you can't ban on YouTube. They call it ban, but it's basically you just can't comment. You can't ban somebody from a channel. Gonna go face the earwig again. Hey then, chat has disappeared on me. Try hitting the, if you're on top chat, try hitting that button and switching it to live chat. That can happen. Oh, it's back. That's happening a lot as well. Phase 2 earwig. My chat's jumping. Hang on, there we go. Raven has the earwig bug, according to Ghost Wiener. Raven, that's a good name for a song. Face the earwig again. I don't know. I suspect you're creative in your own way, James. I would like balls in my tea. Okay. That's going to go down a whole different route. I'm not even going to say it. I'd like to keep your monetization. Tapioca, yuck. Oh, tapioca and semolina. No to both. Traumatized as a kid at school with both of those. I'd rather eat white chocolate. God, I'd rather eat cold pizza. No, not really. It's kind of the last update was the live stream that Seg did a week ago. It's kind of all died down. I'm sure James has talent as well. He's too funny in chat not to. I have a pet fly called Fly. Oh, that's calling like it calling of having a pet dog called Dog. Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, tapioca balls in tea. Oh. Cold garlic. I can actually eat cold garlic bread. Not through choice, but I will eat it if it's there. It's you know what it is about the cold pizza. It's the congealed bloody cheese. Cold cheese that's been heated up. And then cold again. No, just no. Absolutely not. I've got to stay away from those three little dots. I nearly did it again. Why would you put tapioca? Why would you put tapioca in anything? But that's what bubble tea is: tapioca balls in cold milk tea. Oh, you just keep piling on the agony. No, cold milk tea. I kind of reluctantly get cold tea, but not with milk in it. There's only one tea, and that's Yorkshire tea. Tetley's. I usually buy Tetley's. Or PG Tips. No to the cold pizza. I am boss of our house. I asked Donna's permission to say so. Are you sure? She said yes, Wade. Are you sure? Yorkshire tea for the win. No, Sandra, you're encouraging her. Encouraging us. Oh my goodness. I'm still waiting for Donna to come in. And he's not. I never said he could say that. I actually got to the bottom of the chat again. I am on fire today. Absolutely on fire. Pantry raid time. Yeah, I'm a bit peckish. I might have to make a what do you call it? Coffee in a minute. I have biscuits. I had a pot noodle for lunch. I'm one of those weird people that like pot noodles. My cat has decided to sit on me and make biscuits. Oh, I want a cat. My daughter will draw for the book I'm planning. It's on the big projector, and I've been stuck on. Awesome, awesome. The my channel's actually called Fantastic Publishing because in 2019, me and Dad were working on. He's got a load of children's books that he never got published. And he was, so the idea was to actually get them self-published, and I actually started doing the artwork for it. I've also got my own stories and comic books, etc., to put out. And then, of course, as everybody knows, 2020 hit and he had a stroke and passed away. Still feel bad he never saw one of his books published, so it still is in the works to do that. I got away with it, Sarah. She's watching and listening to her program. Oh God, I nearly timed Wayne out. To her program. So you can type quietly, can't you? She can't see it. Yorkshire tea isn't from Yorkshire, it's just the name of the brand. I don't think there's many tea farms in Yorkshire. Wayne, give my love to Donna. Then she'll know that he's on YouTube and talking shit about her. I always do. She knows that. Okay, she's just letting you get on with it. Keeps you quiet, does it? I'm the boss of my house too. That's when the cat lets me. I bet that's not very often, unless it wants feeding. Well, they have lots of other flavours of bubble tea now. I had mango tea, but it had bits of mango instead of tapioca. I love mango, but even that, no. I'm off, guys. Oh, James, we still need an alternative to hurrow when you go. Don't get chased by a pack of feral dogs like I do. It's very alarming. Noted. Bye, sweetie. Cats own everything from the door handle down. Facts, they do. Whole planet. Oh, hang on. Mango. Actually, the mango sounds as bad as the tapioca, and mango is my favourite fruit. The chat jumped again. Buttercorn, popcorn, and M&M are the winner. Oh, buttercorn. Buttered popcorn and M&M. I love M&Ms. Passion fruit bubble tea. But it still had tapioca. Oh. Why? Yorkshire tea is made by Taylors of Harrogate, which is in North Yorkshire. Sarah's on fire. Actually, I'm pretty cool today. It's cooled down here a little bit. Harrogate's a nice little town if you're in Yorkshire. I like Harrogate. What's the one near it? With the big aqueduct. That's pretty as well. They're a bit of a pain to get in and out of, but they are good, nice towns. Salsa. Debbie, I have 2 kitties owning my lap recently. Oh, that's allowed. Knaresborough, thank you. I knew it was a borough, and I kept. It's not. I was thinking of Bonner Bridge. Knaresborough, beautiful aqueduct in Knaresborough. I think Harrogate has a. Does Harrogate have a Betty's tea room like York? I think Harrogate does. What's your kitty's named? They get their tea from Africa and India. Actually, in the UK, a lot of local products have to do that. It's very rare for local products to use local items to use locally sourced. They do where they can. It's like there's a lot of local rums around here, but they still have to get the basic rum from Jamaica. Why is it you can't eat one bit of popcorn at a time but shovel it in by the handful? Oh, as soon as I open a bag of popcorn, you know, it ain't gonna last. I ain't got to worry about it going off because I haven't eaten it all. And then you get to the bottom of the packet, and that's when some bloody bit of shell gets stuck on the back of my throat, and I hate that. I have a panic attack. Tetley's the best tea. Yeah, to be honest, I like me Tetley. And now I've got an earworm. Tetley advert. Charlie and Thibodeau are the ones on me. I also have Patrick and Cat Cat. Aww. Don't know, Sandra, because I eat it one at a time. I don't. Taters are a good tea. Love taters. I'm having sausage casserole tonight, but I'll probably do rice with it. I like Cat Cats, as Sheila creates. I know, right? Tetley are a good tea. I like Tetley. Sarah, stop hitting the little 3 dots. Ooh, potato tea. No, as in potatoes for tea before I cook. That's what I thought it meant. Thoughts on kettle corn? Never heard of kettle corn. You put it in the kettle. I have popcorn for later this evening. And yes, my cat likes popcorn. Strange cat. It's good cat with taste. Oh God, I watched an old 1984 advert earlier. Oh no, there's another one. Finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Oh, kettle as in the brand. I thought you meant putting corn in a kettle. I thought that'd be a bit messy. Oh, British here, English. Can't you say kettle? I think of this thing that's next to me that I'm about to boil to make another coffee. Rather have potato tea than dingleberry tea. I'd rather have neither. I was so confused when I was in the UK when people said we are going to have tea, mean dinner. Yeah, sort of meal times are a bit all over the place. It depends who you're talking to. Breakfast is breakfast. Lunch can be dinner or lunch if you're having a meal in the evening. And then we either call it dinner or tea. And supper is supper. Nope, Suspension, I'm not having it. Tetley's is ranked. Yorkshire or Ringtons. Oh, we have Ringtons actually, because we have Ringtons delivered. The little man comes through the door every 2 weeks. Makes me buy things we don't need. They do some awesome apple pie cookies though. Oh, they're good. A Mars a day. Oh, I want a Mars bar now. Black pepper kettle crisps. We're on agreement on that. Just made a coffee. I'm just about to make one. Spanish no I like Tetley. That being said, I drink tea very weak and milky, so to be honest, it don't really matter which tea I have. But we've still got piles of Ringtons. Who is this Sprange? Who is this Sprange? That advert got banned for false advertising, and we now have ads like Red Bull that gives you wings. Which advert got banned for advertising? Finger of fudge. Miles a day. Oh. Still got the earworm. Tetley my arse. Oh, I got cats. Actually, that still hasn't been around for a bit. It's cat smell. Which is alright. Tetley is, but yeah, see, that's why it suits me. When I lived in Yorkshire, we used to have Ringtons delivered. Yeah, we get it delivered here. Well, Ringtons is a Newcastle company. So every fortnight he comes to the door with his basket. What would you like today? What would you like to spend money on today that you actually don't need and you can get cheaper at the supermarket? I haven't had their tea, coffee and biscuits. Oh, don't buy their coffee. Do not buy their instant coffee. It is disgusting. Their tea's really good. Their cookies are really good. Their chutneys are really good. Do not buy the instant coffee from Ringtons. I cannot tell you enough not to buy the instant coffee from Ringtons. I don't care if they sue me. In my opinion, it sucks. I mean, I could be completely out of coffee in the house, and the only thing in the house would be a jar of Ringtons coffee, and I still wouldn't drink it. Paranormal still tune in to life. Earl Grey is the best tea. I like Earl Grey mixed with, if you use tea leaves, half Earl Grey and half Darjeeling. Never use tea leaves these days, but Red Bull got sued for the wing. Oh no, you know, sometimes the advertising people just need to lighten up. Lipton's. I haven't heard Lipton's tea for ages. They're still going. Used to be the main tea when I was growing up. My dad used to love lemon tea, and Lipton's used to do a lemon tea. Finger of fudge. We're having a tea war here. Rington's was nice. Their tea's fine. But the man who started Rington's was from Yorkshire. I have no idea. I just know it's based in Newcastle. I didn't know it was from York. Mind you, not far really, is it, for him to move? Twinings do good fruit teas. When I never heard of it. You probably wouldn't be able to, Debbie, because they're rarely in the shops. It is literally they come round and deliver to your door, and you choose what you want. It's just a little local company. They don't have a huge range. So even here, you see very little in the shops from them. Yeah, you can order online. Oh, Mellow Birds is disgusting. I don't like Nescafe either. Mellow Birds. What was the other? What's the one with chicory in it? Camp Coffee. Ugh. Twinings. Yeah, if you're going to buy flavoured tea, that's really the way to go. Lift. Is it Lift? I'm sure it was Lipton's. Might have been Lift. Normally, just use the regular tea and throw a slice of lemon in there, but Lipton's was this ain't no sipping tea. Escape is the most disgusting coffee here. I haven't heard of Escape. Tea flavoured tea is the best tea. I agree, actually. I always have grand intentions of drinking more fruit tea, and then it doesn't happen. Camp coffee is awful. Camp coffee is a liquid, isn't it? I think it's got chicory. It just does not even taste like coffee. We used to have the Ringtons warehouse around the corner. Yeah. I don't even know if you can still get that. When you lived with horses? You never know. Chicory is in cheap coffee. It's disgusting. Hot chocolate beats everything else. I like my tea sugar. I don't put sugar in my tea. Um, all I drink is Coke Zero and Monster. I actually, in the last delivery, I ordered some. Well, I'm drinking Coke all the time. I actually ordered some ginger beer, no added sugar. Really cheap Morrison's Own. I think it was about 80 pence for a 2 litre. And it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. I thought it would be like water and I wouldn't be able to taste the ginger. Used to walk past a Rington's factory when I lived in High Heaton, Newcastle. Yeah. Is that where it was? High Heaton. I keep thinking of the Newcastle Brown factory, which is in the centre. But yeah, the base from when the little man that comes with the van for us is the one at High Heaton. The only hot tea I like is peppermint. I'm not picky about the brand. Peppermint tea is actually good for headaches. That's pretty much me. Unsweetened tea. No sugar. I don't put sugar in anything. Anything I put sugar in is if somebody accidentally puts milk in my coffee, then I have to put a bit in. Hot black coffee. Unsweetened tea. Tassimo, that's the name of the company. Unsweet tea in the US, they give you bad looks if you order it. Give you bad looks if you ask for milk. Coke Zero. At least it's Coke. No Pepsi allowed in chat. I've never had a Monster. Some coffee derives from poop, as long as it's delicious. Dow Egberts. Oh, I can't eat Dow. Drink Dow Egberts. Cherry Coke Zero. I've given up on Cherry Coke. I'm sure they've changed the recipe. Green tea is nice too. Green tea is nice. Yeah, I can't drink Nescafe either. I drink Kenko. It's instant. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. I was gonna say I haven't even been outside today, but I have. Used to pass it on the way to Morrison's in Biker Grove, Hampton Deck, the Biker Wall. I'm saying nothing about Biker. Is anybody in the chats from Biker? I mean, I can drink tea or warm chocolate if I have to. I want to drink it during winter, but it never happens. It's not just coffee, I like my hot drinks. I like my cold drinks as well. I'm drinking fluids all day, I am. Swedish, thank you, Debbie, for the bless you. Swedish dark roast coffee is the best coffee in the world. Never tried it. See if I could get if I actually got a coffee grinder again and started ordering the beans in, I could actually be trying different coffee beans again. Faker? I quit Monsters. Never had one. Hot apple cider. I actually don't like apple flavoured drinks. I have an apple and mango fruit juice, but I don't like apple flavoured drinks, including cider. Biker Grove, which I never really watched because I'm slightly too old for it. I'm Grange Hill era. I don't like cider cold, so no. White Monster. See, part of me is tempted just to try a Monster, but part of me's thinking it's probably not a good idea. Me too, so I still know the theme tune. I don't know if I can remember the theme tune to Viper Grove. Don't do energy drinks, bad. See, I just drink me Diet Coke all the time, but Lucozade for when you're ill. It's not for drinking as a pop. Never had a monster, don't like energy. I don't think I've ever had an actual, well, other than, like I say, Lucozade when I was poorly as a kid. I don't think I've ever had energy drinks as such. Yeah, barely need coffee, just want it. Just want me coffee. It's just habit. Just gonna mute a minute because I need to cough. Ginger beer, yummy. I hate mulled wine. And I end up, every time I go into Morrison's at Christmas, I end up just saying to them, don't even try. Because they'll stand at the doorway. Would you like some mulled wine? No. I didn't want it yesterday. I don't want it today. And I won't want it ever. I can't stand it. And it's because it's got cloves in it. And I hate cloves. They remind me of the dentist when I was a kid. They used to put that clove flavoured stuff in your mouth. Yuck. Oh no, Debbie, no. Ooh, mulled wine. See, you went to the chemist for your Lucozade when you were a kid. Came in a glass bottle. You know, I still associate the flavour of Lucozade with being poorly as a kid. You didn't get it from the shop, you got it from the chemist. Swedes put almonds in. I don't like almonds either, so that's just adding insult to injury, Raven. I hate clothes, especially in the clothes. Yeah, clothes are disgusting. Yeah, if someone was in the hospital, it was a giant bottle of Lucozade wrapped in cellophane. I used to love the old-fashioned ginger beer we got for the pot farm. Actually, the ginger beer I'm drinking's yummy. For 80 pence a bottle or whatever it was. Hats off to Morrison's. Honey wine, yeah. German mulled wine, which is probably similar. I only had it a few times in the past, but I liked it. I miss my wine, but can't mix it with the nerve modes I'm forced to take. You won't be able to. I don't know if they did it in the States at the dentist, but it's the cloves. I can't stand the taste of cloves, and the dentist had a lot to do with that. They don't do it as much anymore. A few years ago, my dentist did actually put, you know, the stuff they put, if they're putting the needle in, sometimes they'll put like a little anaesthetic to numb your gums before they put the needle in, and she used that, and I'm like, that's cloves in that. She went, how do you know? I said, I can taste it. I can taste it. Oh, I like mead. You can order them online, but if you're up my way, Lindisfarne, there's a company called Lindisfarne that makes a lot of different local liquors, etc. And they do Lindisfarne mead. One of them's the classic one that the monks on the island would make. But they do a honey one, which is delicious. They also do the spicy one, which I love. My mum puts cloves in her amazing apple pies, but always forgot how many she put in. She ordered it, but oh no! Yeah, Oh, yuck. No to cooked apples or flavoured apples. I like cooked apples. I love my apple crumble. Especially with, if I can get blackberries. Or rhubarb crumble with ginger. I love ginger. I like cloves. Oh no, no. I think it's a memory thing for me. Applesauce with cinnamon. Oh, I like plain applesauce. Liqueurs and a few very mixed drinks. I'm not a huge drinker these days. I rarely have any. Caroline, it really was. She was an amazing cook and baker. Yes, I take after her. What are my meads from... Oh, doing it again. If I time you out, guys, I'm sorry. I think my trackpad on my computer's playing up again. No, not the mead. It's more like a liqueur. Go in 10 minutes, switching locations, no problem. Yeah, mead's made from honey. I will eat most fruit, but cook it, and no chance I can eat it. See, I like cherry pie, apple pie, rhubarb pie. Summer fruit pie, winter fruit pie. If you talk to one of our local restaurants, the only difference is the season. Same fruits in it. I like honey. I actually love flavoured honeys. If you can get it, one of the best honeys is if you can get heather honey, because it depends. If I knew somebody who was when I was working at Sunderland University, there was a Greek lecturer, and in Greece they do it here as well, but they're very specific with the bees as to which plants they're drawing the pollen from. Can give different flavoured honeys, and I know here it tends to be a bit more expensive, but it's worth it if you can get heather honey. Oh, that's awesome. Sponge says, when my mum passed away, we found a note she kept hidden by my nephew. When he was little, taking her, he loved her, and her apple pie was the best. She kept it, all those. Oh, that's awesome. I like most cooked fruit, but apple. I know I love me. It's probably the only time I eat apple actually is in cooked. Hand pies, single servings. Yeah, we do that a lot here. Mr. Kipling makes really good. We I don't think you do it in the States, but we have mince pies at Christmas, sweet mince meat. But yeah, Mr. Kipling company does a. You can actually get a range. I think they have blackberry, apple, and cherry. Have two of each in the same pack. Love them. Rhubarb with a bag of sugar, hell yeah. I've got to get my rhubarb up and running for next year because I ain't paying for it at the supermarket. Bloody pound a stick. I got mustard growing in my front garden. Awesome. Yeah, tearing up myself. My eyes are leaking, says Sponge. Oh, that's a lovely story. Strudels are nicer than pie. Yes, strudels. The farm here does apple slushies, apple and pies with powdered sugary glaze, amazing fudge flavours. Good for Sponge. My grandma made sweet mince tarts for Christmas. My mum or my grandmother made the best mince pies. She made an awesome pastry. Summers. Fudge is too sickly for me. I don't eat a lot of fudge. I'm the same. But a finger of fudge is just enough for a treat. Don't need any more than that. Thanks everyone. I need that. Oh, thank you guys. Elaine, lucky tacky. I've decided to shirk for the rest of the day. I was going to say, apart from doing the live, I haven't started working yet, but I have actually. I've been sourcing some imagery. Just got to do. I'm waiting for a delivery though from me delivery for my art materials. Yeah, try that if you can get hold of it's just called fudge, finger of fudge. It is just one of the little bite-sized ones. What am I looking for? Oh, let's check my delivery progress actually, just in case the door doesn't get answered. Rhubarb perfume oil. Oh, smells amazing. Oh, peanut butter fudge. I'll eat anything that's peanut butter pretty much. Sorry, just going into my Amazon account, see when my delivery's due. Night of the Living Dead. Orders. Don't make me sign in. Oh, you. I've got an Amazon Fire tablet and it always makes me sign in. You should know it's me. Track package. See which house is. Oh, you're the next stop. Right, what I'm actually going to do is, if I hear him, I'm going to get me intermission ready, and if I hear him, I'll go and get the stuff. So I'm going to get the video lined up. I think we'll do the where is it? I'll do the Jamie one. Don't finger the fudge, says Go Speeder. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, people do put strawberry with rhubarb. I actually prefer just rhubarb. If anything, put with it ginger. Ginger, spice it up with ginger. It's amazing. It's on the move. I love these little tracking things where you can see the little dot move to see where they are. I'm actually the next stop, but my driver always stops for ages at one place. Just further up the hill. He's either going in for tea or, you know, something else. I'm going to be behind the chat now. Hang on. You guys don't notice when I'm not paying attention, do you? Apple rhubarb jam, lovely. Hello, Laura. There he is. Right. Set this off. Except I can't find it now. Where's he gone? Right, one sec.
Hang your head in shame, be ashamed. This is not a silly game, no game. Throw insults, throw blame. Face red. It's just for clicks and views and fame. Name. This toxic community of ours, shameful, misuses views and powers. For John and Ned and Mr. Mittens, Boo. To Crow of Judah saving kittens. True. Spiders caught by side-eye guy. Live out their lives when back outside. Beardo may make lots of noise. John's 2 hits of the Backstreet Boys. What else can I say? We all are here to stay. When toxic rocks it with love and care. Hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof. Mythos knows it's all at stake. He knows when he tells the world it's really fake. It shows. Jeff cooks up a mighty hit. Oh yeah. By telling peeps to buy his shit. You get Mr. Brain is here to stay. No fall. And all is all at stake. We all are here to stay. When toxic rocks it with love and care, hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.
Don't stop believing.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Be the Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can come home.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I just need to be there. Life is plastic. It's fantastic.
I'm too sexy for me. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do good on this road.
Sorry guys, the kettle wasn't quite boiled. I've got to turn it on before I went downstairs. Right, okay. Hopefully we'll say hello to Laura and crow the chat. Yeah, awesome. I missed 2ply. Well, tell him. Tell him to get his arse back online. No, you didn't, Lamar. I was having an intermission. I went, there's a delivery at the door. Lame. Actually, I Apple Trees produce some great pies and jams. Jamie's just missing a dancing pole. Maybe that's what he's working on for his next video. Pole dancing booty. So I can see a 2. I think Crow is saying potty, not party. Who knows what? I missed the debunk song. What debunk song? Hang on. With those songs, thank you, Sarah. Little Amazon truck showed up. The thing is, here you have to be careful because I have sort of 3 or 4 different Amazon delivery drivers, and most of them are lovely. But occasionally, if they're really busy, they just get bring extra people in just part time. And there's one of them in particular. It wasn't the one I had today. I saw the vehicle. And they just use their own cars. It's not in a proper... I think it's DHL that usually deliver Amazon here. And one of them will literally not stay at the door. Or dump it onto the doorstep. They're supposed to hand them straight to us, but they don't always. Well, that one doesn't. So I get paranoid. Come on, Barbie, let's go. Yeah, sorry for the earworm, guys. Miss Mayhem, hello. How are we doing? How are we doing this afternoon? How long have we been going? Oh, nearly 2 hours. Look at me. Here they just throw it on the porch. Yeah, actually, they just leave it on the doorstep. I mean, it's not like here I'm unlikely to have it taken because we live literally at the end of town, and not many people walk past here. But there have been a couple of times when I used to have things like I don't do it anymore. But when I used to do my own printing and mounting, I used to have mounts on the doorstep if it's pouring with rain. And no, they're not supposed to here, Amazon. And rarely happens, but I really get angry if they do, especially if it's something expensive. Half the time it's not even the right house. I've had that with the mounts, but not with Touch Wood, not with Amazon. Sorry, got to go, but thanks for letting me join. And no problem, Paul. You have a good day, Sean. Oh, Just when you think it's safe. Hello, Justin. Are we still gloating from crushing the Dream Crusher last night? I think you've just missed Span. Should be devastated. I used to live in a place where the apartment number was the same as the building number. I've got everyone's deliveries, DoorDash, food orders, groceries. So that's handy. Do you just keep the ones you liked? You're always safe with me. What? Sponge is back. Justin, it's Justin, everyone. Good. He was biddled. Oh. And he's not going to be allowed to forget it, is he? They say, oh, Sponge has gone up. They should have known you'd be lurking. Oh, Justin's here. It's worth coming back into Sarah's chat now. Let him have it, Sponge. Don't spare the horses on this one. I need roasting material. Give me a second, guys. I just got to mute. Sorry about that, guys. Kenny just needs to keep learning. I said that in chat. Stop nicking me lines. He probably didn't see it, but it's not the point. Yeah. Poor Kulox was having problems with it, kept crashing. Damn it, I thought Sponge. Yeah, just when he thought it was safe to come into the chat. She appears in chat like Crow appears with a live. Kenny needs to be open to the experience. Yeah. Science didn't help him last night. Yes, Justin and Kenny were fighting. Justin won. He just say never stop learning. Original's got some. I know. I mean, you know, I go to pieces like in this live stream when I didn't realise my mic wasn't on for 5 minutes. He just takes it all in his stride. It's the cool Italian in him. Caroline, who's just not open-minded enough. I even laughed at your jokes yesterday, Justin. Sponge? Really? You know, it only takes civility so far. Of course I won, so you sound surprised. Well, you know. It was pure skill, wasn't it, Justin? It's all the practice you had with those dolls in the Haunted Museum. All the smack talk. Oh, but he is funny sometimes, Sarah. I know he is. He's hilarious sometimes, just not always intentional. Kulox was all Mamma Mia last night. Good, I double checked. I didn't miss the last fight. The last fight was Joe and Beardo, wasn't it? Beardo's going to have to send that belt over to Joe. Kenny got mesmerised by all the tassels. We all get mesmerised by those tassels. Justin needs to make sure that Crow doesn't get hold of his outfit again. Although Crow wants to change his. Go back to the homepage and refresh. The new stream comes up. I need to go back and watch the stuff I missed. I lost. Crow and Seg lost because Ouija Brothers cheated. So I called the win fake in chat. That probably didn't go down very well. Tassels. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kelly had a great lesson in gravity last night. Sarah's first loss. You were wanting it because you wanted to fight them in a tag team match. I don't mind. I've never done anything to my costume. I had no say in mine. I was thinking of getting him to change it, but you can tell it's me. I stand out against everybody. I don't want it. It doesn't matter, sweetie. So it's going to happen sooner or later, and you know, I actually don't mind losing to CRR, to be honest. And I think if you want me to be serious for a minute, I think it's good that Raven and I get to fight CRL. And is it one on a loose for CRL? My only complaint is I'd like to fight Jolene, especially after yesterday, and she started talking white chocolate. In reality, there's no chance I'll be able to lift Kenny on his tiptoes, let alone lift him above my head. Well, can always practice. In custard too. Sponge wants a custard match. Bananas and custard Sponge wants. Justin. But a busy week, need to catch up on sleep. Good night, sweetness. Thank you for being here. I won't be going for that much longer, I don't think. Did we? Oh, I'd forgotten. They need to start doing the mixed singles matches. I've got some requests then, and I've not interfered in anything to do with me. Getting close, wanted to fight Crow. Comparing me to Seg on Wednesday. CRL and Annalise was our first tag team match, I think. Now they're getting their revenge. Were they? See, Raven, you remember all this. I'm hopeless. I love bananas and custard. Well, get on to Kulaks. Want a bananas and custard match. I didn't even say that, but come to think of it. Well, you know. Actually, I don't like bananas and custard. I like bananas and I like custard, but not together. I like bananas and Libby's. I like bananas and condensed milk. Yummy. Bit of sugar. Joe can't lift me, so I know he can't lift Beardo. They got the intro right, though. Slow Joe, he only walks fast when he wants to. It's the longest intro ever. There's still no mud, Justin. Don't encourage him. The baked beans next. Banana sandwich. Monkey boy. The lack of mud in the ladies' matches really is a downer. Chocolate pudding wrestling. See? Could have a whole new league. Food matches. The gourmet title. Hit each other with spatulas. I want to see more mixed tag team. Yeah, I bet. I actually don't, to be honest. I think I think it's getting so big now. But I'm sure the mixed tag teams will come in. Not much wrestling as dessert foreplay. Crow needs a condiments food match. Whoever wins has to put mayo on the hot dog. That's just harsh on the loser. Actually, whoever loses has to put mayo on a hot dog. Crow loses, he has to eat salad. There you go. Food fight would be funny. There's been a few mixed tag teams. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be more. I've only seen a couple. I must be missing. I just must not be remembering because I don't think I've missed any. Or if I haven't been there, I've been team rewatch. I'm just crap at remembering. I've also got to be honest with you. There's some names I don't know, so I'm craving a banana now. Run, Justin, run! I'd love a food fight. Mayo and ketchup on a hot dog. No mayo. Put mayo on all sorts of things, but not a hot dog. What kind of banana? I think it's paranormal monkey shaped if Spanish talking. Cree, I've been lurking in the background with drinking my anti-kill juice. I've just made some more anti-kill juice. Trying to wake up, but I don't want to. And I just can't say hello to you all. Hello, Blanky. Hello from Cree. All the wrestlers have their kryptonite. Just put that out. Show your feet to Beardo. Throw veggies at Crow. See, Jolene nobbled me with white chocolate talk before it started. I'm blaming Jolene for my loss. What? You started it? I have no kryptonite. Put the right music on, that'll change. Betty, hello. I'm sorry, I'm descending into chaos. Keep going for a bit, but not long. What time is it? It's just gone 4. Just let me double check, but I don't think there's anything coming up. Let me have a look. Just check the old notifications. No, I don't think there is. What's the date today? 26th. Laura's on early. She's on at 8 UK time. According to my notifications, anyway. Spaghetti's got a paranormal debunking video out tonight. I think that's about it at the moment. Back into StreamYard. Throw a DL60 at Kenny. Throw one at although I don't throw one at Crow. He'll just go into a rage and, wipe the floor with everybody. Throw a DL60 at Kenny, he'll dismantle it. Yeah, I've just seen J Cart's released a video about them, but I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what's said. Kenny's kryptonite must be Dawson, surely. Yeah, that's what you throw at Kenny. Tell him. Crow, our spirit boxes and pickle. Oh, he doesn't like his pickles. I don't get that. I like pickles. And lettuce. John Stoop, hello. I have done him a no lettuce emoji, which he hasn't used yet. Olives and octopus are my two no-nos when it comes to food. I think with octopus, it's just how it's cooked. Most people don't cook it properly. So throw Dawson at Kenny. Yeah. He'll fall over with the glare from the costume. Golden boy. You got a mayo on, has he? He just forgets. Just remind him. You know what he's like. Goldfish memory. Why can't a roast crone an actual roast? Don't worry, guys. I'll practice on somebody I can roast thoroughly. In the middle of writing that. Hope he enjoys it. I used to hate it. I don't get me with olives because I love olive oil. And if I go to, say, an Italian restaurant and they give you the olive oil to dip the bread into, love that. But I don't like olives themselves. I mean, I've got friends who can literally buy a jar of olives and just eat them one at a time. I've got no idea what you mean. It's supposed to be the clever one. Can't roast Justin. He's perfect. Never does anything wrong. Babies are very tender. Yeah, that's what I mean with octopus. It just depends how it's cooked. So it doesn't taste like bloody rubber. No, they don't. That's what I mean. It's because I actually tried it once. Olives are Satan's testicles. Do you have proof of that? Have you run that past Kenny? Pineapple will be your kryptonite. I don't mind black olives cooked, say, on pizza. I wouldn't choose it, but I could actually eat it. It's eating them just from a jar. Satan must be smaller than everyone thinks. Well, I suppose if the olives are pickled. Yeah, maybe he's compensating. Oh no. Olive oil is gorgeous. Olives, yeah. Yeah, I don't like. I say I can eat black olives on a pizza or something, but guys, I think I'm going to be having coughing fits for the rest of the afternoon, so I'm going to start winding down in a minute. Might be my throat dry now because I've literally got the fan about 2 feet in front of me, directly in my face. I love olives. I'm the one that'll open the jar and eat them. So I'll do it with pickles, but not with olives. If Australia doesn't exist, do the baby octopuses exist? Oh no, you can't have baby octopuses not existing. That's just wrong. Sitting here eating green olives out of a jar. You're just weird, outside. Don't take that from Justin, Laura. Don't let the posh accent fool you. This is probably a British thing, but pickled onions, oh hell yeah, especially silver skins, the little ones. Awesome. Or the big pickled onions sometimes with fish and chips. Pickled onion and beetroot, and that's it. I love beetroot. I actually prefer beetroot just on its own. I don't mind it in the vinegar, but I actually You get more flavour of the beetroot without the vinegar all over it. Weirdo Club here. Thank you, Justin. Don't thank him. He'll keep going. Octopi are alien life forms. Fact. No, I don't get that. Start that conversation. Do your next chimp tea party on that. Make sure Dawson's in the chat. Garner's pickled onions. Yeah. I eat pickled beets out of the jar too. Yeah, me too. Piccoli's disgusting. Just the colour. I wouldn't eat it because of the colour. I used to love pickled eggs. Oh no, pickled eggs. No. No. I don't think I've ever pickled egg in my life, and I wouldn't. Oh, just the thought of it. No, whoever thought of doing that? Come on. Hiccuping. What I've got a mat. I'll take it up to 2 hours 15, then I'm going to call it a day. I still need to do a members live, so next day or two. And there are actually ideas for the channel that I want to talk in a members live, so I might actually do that tomorrow or Monday. I might start the convo in Patreon. Beets. I love beets. Justin lies. No. Can't think of many better taste sensations than pickled eggs. Oh, I can't. Just the thought of pickled eggs. Calamari in the fridge. Who has calamari in the fridge? Sponge, obviously. I like calamari if it's cooked properly. So, right, guys, if you're in Patreon, keep an eye out for some questions and some posts. I'll probably put one in members live as well, so people are updated on what's going on. And yeah, there's some ideas I actually haven't mentioned today, so I'll wait for a members live and get feedback again. I am working on the video you're voted for, which is the fake photography and the paranormal. So that'll be out this week sometime, and then the new roast will be dropping at some point. Sponges, posh. Most people only have fish fingers in the freezer. Now, I had a box of 20 delivered today. Can't have too many fish fingers in the freezer. They're always a go-to when you can't bother to cook anything. Fish finger sandwiches, yeah. I am very posh. Yeah, I told you, Justin. Yeah. No woolly jumpers for sponge, only cashmere. Right, guys, I am going to awkward end. Leave you with Crow and Seg and their bromance. So thank you everybody for being here. You're all talking fish finger sandwiches. So you may not notice me say toodles.
Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on.